Today on Game Rant, Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox consoles, Stop Killing Games petition sees a sudden surge, and Electronic Arts has sky-high expectations for the next Battlefield. All this and more. Over the past several months, we've seen Microsoft's Xbox platform exclusives progressively joining the PlayStation 5 library. But in a turn of events, yesterday Arrowhead Game Studios announced their PlayStation 5 and PC exclusive Helldivers 2 would be arriving on Xbox Series S and X next month on August 26th. Or as Arrowhead CCO Johan Pelista put it,
"You asked for more dudes. We're sending more dudes."
Helldivers 2 on Xbox will support crossplay between the PlayStation 5 and PC versions. This marks the very first game directly published by Sony and their PlayStation publishing department on an Xbox platform following their now 24-year rivalry in the console space. Pre-orders are already up on the Xbox store with two options to pick from. The base game itself will retain the current price of $39.99, matching the PC and the PlayStation 5. But for $20 more, the Super Citizen Edition will treat players to a premium Warbond token, the Stratagem Hero Ship game, Super Citizen Status, the Will of the People Cape, MP98 Night Weapon, and DP53 Savior of the Free Armor Set. Helldivers 2 launched on February 8, 2024, quickly earning a strong rating on OpenCritic with a 90% top critics recommendation and a 90-player rating. The game has earned a passionate following for its explosive physics-based combat, hypermobility, and a strong sense of humor. Are you a defender of Super Earth? Or are you an Xbox user just jumping in for the first time? Chat back in the comments below. Last week, Ross Scott took to his YouTube channel Accursed Farms to announce the likely failure of his Stop Killing Games petition directed at the EU. However, this video attracted even wider attention to the cause, resulting in a surge of signatures, which at most recent count has passed 1.1 million. In a cautionary follow-up video, Mr. Scott explained the multiple reasons why more authentic European Union citizen signatures would be required. The issues range from signers not being legally authorized to more direct issues such as typos and incomplete information not being legally admissible. Mr. Scott's Stop Killing Games first started in April of last year and largely centered on his efforts to continue online support for Ubisoft's open-world racer The Crew. According to Stop Killing Games' website, their goal isn't to take ownership of a game, nor require the current owner to maintain support indefinitely, but instead to require companies to provide a method for players to continue to engage with the content they purchased. While previous efforts haven't been taken up, including a dismissal by the United Kingdom's Parliament refusing any amendment to current consumer law, the European Union petition launched last year to a muted response until last week, and is set to conclude this month on July 31st. What games do you think should come back? Chat back in the comments below. Earlier this week, technology and culture news outlet Ars Technica released a report claiming the in-development Battlefield 6 and its Battle Royale mode were being produced under a debilitating amount of pressure, with anonymous sources claiming to see an unusual spike in developer burnout thanks in no small part to internal expectations of 100 million players. According to the report, the developers don't believe this number is obtainable, even if the game were to feature a free-to-play Battle Royale mode in the same vein as Call of Duty or Epic Games' Fortnite, with the Battlefield series high watermarks hovering over 30 million with 2016's Battlefield 1 and the more recent Battlefield 2042 falling lower to 22 million, according to Ars Technica internal sources. Developer DICE first launched the Battlefield franchise in 2002's Battlefield 1942 on Windows PC, but starting with Battlefield 3 in 2011, the series expanded to console parity across platforms, which continued on Battlefield 4. However, each game's launch has been accompanied by its own set of controversies, with online server and technical issues sparking waves of complaints before progressive patches resolve platform-wide issues. According to this Ars Technica report, this newest rendition of Battlefield has already been budgeted north of $400 million as of 2023. Are you a Battlefield fan? Do you think the next game could get 100 million players? And what's the best entry in the series? Chat back in the comments below. And finally, it's been a busy month for the new first-person shooter game Splitgate 2. Launching on June 6th, the player base, at least on Steam, has seen a sharp decline from 25,000 players at its peak to just under 10% of that at 2,300. But this latest update introduces several much-requested features, including a ranked arena selection, rotating Spitball, Hot Zone, and Firecracker, as well as new skins for Mastery Challenges. Balance changes were also made in both Arena and the Battle Royale mode, with new presentation enhancements like Last Man Standing announcements. So far, critics and players have been generally lukewarm on Splitgate 2, earning a 70 top critic average but only a 44% critics recommendation, resulting in an overall fair rating. Have you been playing Splitgate 2? Why not give us your mini review in the comments below? Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, but we'll be back. Tomorrow you can check out my new GameWreck video all about the disaster that was Perfect Dark by the Initiative. But in the meantime, you can check out my favorite new open world demo, Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream. If you like Yakuza and Suda51, or just plain fun, you'll want to keep your eyes on this one. Keep clicking around here at GameRant and we'll see you soon. Thanks everybody!